The Nintendo Switch is arguably the hottest thing in video games, but it's kind of ironic that some of the best games on the Switch can be got for dirt cheap on the Wii U. What are we drinking
today? We're drinking the limited edition Undertaker wine. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon distributed by WWE. This is in honor of the dead man.
All right, you know the drill. I'm excited about this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss one of our bi-weekly uploads, and sit back, relax, pour yourself an adult beverage if you care to, and let's talk about some dirt cheap games on the Wii U that are a lot more pricey, for whatever reason, on the Nintendo Switch.
You want to know about beer, wrestling games, or gaming? You've got to check out Gaming Off the Grid.
All right, we've said it once, we'll probably say it 1,000 times. Now is the time. The time is now to collect for the Wii U. We foresee the market on the Wii U going crazy somewhere down the line, but we want to tailor fit this video to talk about games that are dirt cheap, that are like brand new releases on the Switch, but you can get them for like next to nothing on the Wii U. And so I think we're focusing on everything's going to be under 20 bucks,
yeah, which
right?
is insane because it's going for a lot more on the Switch, and it's basically the same game.
Yeah, and we're going to, at the back end of the episode, we'll cover some other games that haven't been ported to the Switch, but might get ported to the Switch, but regardless, they're super, super cheap on the Wii U. So we're going to jump right in, and I think a good one to start with is one that just recently came out on the Switch, and that is Pikmin 3.
Yes, so all of our prices are from PriceCharter.com, and these are used prices. So on the Switch, this game goes for $46.50, which isn't bad. This is a great game. I love it. I will say that this game is kind of short. But on the Wii U, this game is $14.81. That's like 3/4 of the price, man. That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Now, you know, it is worth noting, you already said all these were from PriceCharting.com, and we went with the used Switch price. We felt that was only fair, but a lot of people are out buying these games brand new at the store right now. They're not maybe looking up the used variants. And in the defense of the Switch, I think it's fair to mention a lot of these are like the deluxe edition. Now, I don't know what the hell that means, but in the price gap there of $14.81 to $46.50, I don't care if it's the deluxe edition. Just let me play some Pikmin 3.
Yeah, it's basically the same game. You may need get a new character or something, but it's the same gameplay. Moving on. Another great game.
This is an awesome game. If you're a fan of Donkey Kong Country back on the Super Nintendo, this really screams to that. I don't think it quite has the charm, but the graphics are beautiful. Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, which is an amazing game on the Wii U, and everyone's like, oh, I love that game on the Switch. Well, you might, but it's a $40 game on the Switch, and you can get it for like 14 bucks on the Wii U.
Insane. That's like 1/3 of the price, guys, and it's the same game. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I just don't think people know what the Wii U was, so they're like, oh, a new game on the Switch, I'm gonna buy it.
The point is, as we go through this, you can get a Wii U console right now for probably 80 bucks, right? And then if you got some of these games, you'd be well ahead of where you'd be if you bought 2 or 3 of these on the Switch. So anyway, that's kind of the point. Most of you that are Wii U fans that clicked on this, you're like, yeah, we know that already.
Yeah, we're like,
some of you Switch fans are probably like, holy shit, I'm wasting my money. Hyrule Warriors. Now, this is a unique one because, you know, on the Switch, as we mentioned, most of these games have a definitive or a deluxe edition. But this game on the Wii U is a better co-op experience than on the Switch because you can play with the dual screen. So one player can be on the tablet, the other player on the TV.
Yeah, I just think that's so much better than having the split screen aspect.
Because you're not tethered to each other.
You can be in opposite ends of the world.
It just works so well. The whole point is the price. This game is going right now used on the Switch for like 57 bucks. And on the Wii U, it's down to $13.43.
Oh my god, so that's basically almost brand new on the Switch, but less than 15 bucks?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Another amazing game coming up here, Wonderful 101. This was a big game by Platinum Games, I believe. This was one we added. I think we got this at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Kind of eluded this for a while.
We got it brand new.
Yeah, the copy on the Wii U is a $14 game. Now, there's not a huge gap here. Used, it's going for like 21-ish on the Switch. But nonetheless, I thought it was worth bringing up just because this game is badass.
Oh, that game is so sweet. I know the price is kind of similar, but still, that's $6.
Yeah.
You could buy some beer with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See?
Or should I say some wine?
Probably not this Undertaker wine because it was $50 a bottle. We'll let you know what we think of it as we get to the back of the end of this thing, but we're suckers for wrestling stuff. But anyways, Super Mario Bros. U, New Super Mario Bros. U. Again, this game has a definitive or deluxe edition on the Switch, but this game is dirt cheap on the Wii U. It's going for right around $19. There is a version of, the one we have has the Super Luigi Bros. U,
which is pretty cool.
That version's a little bit more, but you can just get the New Super Mario Bros. U for under $20 on the Wii U, and the game is going used right now on the Switch for $38.30.
So almost double.
And I feel like in many of these cases, I've already said it, but we're giving the Switch the benefit of the doubt because I think most Switch owners are going out and buying these games brand
for
new.
$60.
Yeah, and they're not picking them up at used prices. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm wrong in thinking that, but I still think it speaks to the point that, man, some of these games, you just get a Wii U and on the DL and you can play all these games.
Now, let's talk about Lego games. I love the Lego games. They're great family games. They're great games for kids. They're great games for everyone. They're just so much fun.
Yep.
So most of the Lego games for the Wii U are under $10, which is awesome.
Like some of them are like $5-6
which is
range.
insane because they're so much fun, no matter what it is. But we have two of them here that are on the Switch. So, Lego City Undercover. This game is crazy because this is $8 on the Wii U, but it goes for almost $20 on the Switch. That's like 2 times the price, and it's the same game. And then Jurassic World. This is $7 on the Wii U, but it goes for over $20 on the Switch. Guys,
that game is badass too. If you're a Jurassic Park fan, that game is sweet.
They're Lego games, man.
Lego games are a weird thing because every one that I ever play, I'm like, dude, this is awesome. It has such good charm.
Yeah.
But it's kind of gotten to like that Guitar Hero realm where it's so oversaturated
They've
that
put out so many that I haven't played them all.
Yeah, when a new one comes out, I don't get excited. But then when I play it, I'm like, why weren't you excited? Because it's so fun.
I love the Star Wars ones. Those are my favorite. Now moving on to Raymond Legends. Did I say it right? Raymond Legends?
Yeah.
On the Wii U. This goes for about $12, so the margin compared to the Switch isn't as much because it's only like $17 on the Switch. But still, that's $5 of savings. This is awesome.
It's a beautiful game. This is one of the best platformers I have ever freaking played.
And the integration of the tablet is so badass.
There's not enough good things I could say about it. It's weird because I feel like it kind of flew under the radar. For it being as good as it is, it doesn't or probably never will get thrown in the conversations with Super Mario World, your Donkey Kong countries, and things like that. I still like those games slightly better, but this game deserves to be in the conversation for best platformer of all time.
It has
amazing.
Local 5-player co-op. What?
See?
Yes, it does. See, that's insane. Now moving on to Super Mario 3D World, which is a great game.
Epic game.
I'm going to do a little stretch here because this technically isn't out yet on the Switch, but it's coming out in the beginning of 2021, and it's going to be full price. It's going to be $60.
Yeah.
You can get this game on the Wii U for $15. So that's a quarter of the price. And there's probably going to be some new skins and new stuff on the Switch, but
to your point, people are going to be paying $59.99 for Super Mario Bros. 3D World, and they're going to be like, oh my god, this is an amazing new Switch game. I cannot believe how good it is. And it's like, it was on the Wii U.
Yeah, we've been there, done that.
And it's super cheap.
And it's a fun game.
I think a lot of these games, maybe long-term, from a collector's standpoint, may not reach the heights of some games on the Wii U because they have been ported, but I do think a lot of them will drastically rise in price somewhere down the line because the Wii U's install base, if you draw a parallel, is very similar to the Sega Saturn. The Dreamcast had a larger install base, and that's Sega stuff. I think it's fair to say that collectors, at least in North America, for Nintendo stuff, tend to get a little more cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, like, you see what's happening with the 64 and the GameCube.
Oh my god.
I mean, even the freaking Wii is getting crazy.
And they had a crazy install base.
Comparatively, to the Wii U, for sure. I just don't know how at some point this thing isn't just going to go bananas, and you'll watch this video, maybe you won't, maybe you didn't watch it to begin with, but you watch it, 5-10 years from now and be like, holy shit, you guys were getting those games at that price back then. It's like, yeah, now's the time.
We told you.
Yeah.
Now moving on to the last game that's available on the Switch.
Good luck saying this one.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Did I say it right? Yes, I did. So this goes about for $14 on the Wii U. Ours is still sealed, but don't worry, we're gonna crack that open soon. This game is awesome. So this game actually goes for $38, almost $40 on the Switch. Guys, and it's $15 on the Wii U. What? And a lot of these games, these are price charter things. You can get them for cheaper on eBay, guys.
And if you're wondering why ours is sealed, we got it in a $5 dump bin at Walmart.
Yes, we got this game for $5.
We're saying $14 for this episode, but we got this game for $5. Walmart dump bin.
Yes, so you can get a lot of these games for way cheaper if you're just patient, or you can spend a price charter, and even then it's way cheaper.
All right, we just finished filming this episode, and we forgot about this little boner dog, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Sorry, Toad's kind of a douchebag. But this game is badass. I never thought I'd like a game with Toad as the main character, but this game's great, and it's super cheap on the Wii U, and it's kind of pricey on that Nintendo Switch.
It might be time for us to stop pissing on the Switch, because we love the Switch.
Yeah, I love the Switch.
We play our Switch a lot. It's awesome to go play on the go. You steal it from the game room a lot. Actually, you bought it, so is that really fair to say you're stealing it? I don't really think it is.
Well,
but its home is here.
Yes, it's
so
home.
you're kidnapping.
I'm kidnapping.
Yes, to take
For
it home and
ransom.
play it, whatever. But some of these other games, they are not, or there's like the sequels happen on the Switch, but they're not also ported to the Switch. But they're super, super cheap on the Wii U. So while we're talking about the topic, and if you get your eBay account fired up, you might as well snag these.
Yeah, you might as well.
Zombie U.
Oh my god.
This game is so great. There's a really cool multiplayer component where somebody can control the zombies, blah, blah, blah,
it's
blah.
so cool.
Awesome game. We're going to go through these pretty quick, like $5.
$5. What?
It's insane. Yoshi's Woolly World. This one is one of my favorite. It has got so much charm. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous and blah, blah, blah. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but I think we said everything was going to be under $20. $18 roughly on that bad boy.
awesome.
Smash Bros. Now, I don't know that I could live without the new Smash Bros on the Switch.
The new Smash Bros is badass.
I love it. But I also liked Super Smash Bros. Wii U, and because of the success of Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch, and I think how much people like Melee on the GameCube, this game's kind of just like lost in the middle. So it's like a $15 game on the Wii U. Mario Maker. I think this is the definitive edition of this game because you can create on the tablet. It's really important with your stylus and whatnot. Now, it is worth noting the online piece was kind of going away, so it's not quite what it was, but nonetheless, this is a very good game on the Switch, and it's like $15. And I think that's even with the book and all that jazz. So yeah, you might want to grab that one.
Moving on to Splatoon, which when this game came out, holy crap, this game is incredible. This is $11 or $12 on the Wii U. I know the second one is on the Switch,
yeah,
but this game is still so much fun.
Love that game. Was a game changer for me. It was a system seller for me on the Wii U. The only thing that annoys the piss out of me is they don't have split screen co-op stuff on either one,
Yeah,
one or two. Why didn't they do that?
But speaking of split screen, this is a great party game, Nintendo Land. So we've talked about this game ad nauseum. I know our buddies at Pixel Game Squad love this game. This is under $10.
Okay.
Why doesn't everyone have this?
Here's why video game collecting confuses the shit out of me. I might get some hate for saying this, but Nintendo Land is better than Wii Sports.
Oh yes,
It is better than Wii
It
Sports.
is.
The install base for the Wii U was roughly around 10 million-ish. The Wii, over 100 million. Everybody had Wii Sports. Yet Wii Sports is selling for like $25 right now, and you can get Nintendo Land for $8. Help me understand this. I thought
doesn't make
supply and demand was a freaking thing, man. Nintendo Land's better than Wii Sports.
Oh,
Hot take.
I'll agree, man. Nintendo Land's
Hit the
badass.
comment sections if you want to fight. I'm waiting for you. Because I'll take you down.
Those are fighting words. Moving on, speaking of fighting, it's fighting the law. Need for Speed Most Wanted, dude. This game is so awesome. This might actually be the best version to play this game on the Wii U.
Maybe a hot take, but I think you're right.
Yes, and this goes for around $18, less than 20. Now move on to some more Lego games.
Yeah.
Lego Marvel and Lego Batman. Under $10,
Yeah.
guys, for the Lego games. I love the Lego games. They are just so much fun. Now, moving on to one of our favorite games, Shovel Knight. What a great indie game. This game goes for $14. This game is so much fun, and I love how indie, but like retro it is. You know what I mean?
And I could be wrong, but I don't know that has gotten a physical release on the Switch yet. I think you can play it on the Switch, but I don't think there's a physical.
I think it may be digital downloaded,
Yeah.
yep. And then moving on to the last game in our collection, I know there's a lot more that are under $20, but these are just what we have in our collection. And that is Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams, Director's Cut. This game goes for under $10, $9.13.
Awesome freaking
It just,
game.
dude, the visuals in this game are beautiful. It's a great game, and it's under $10.
This is why collecting for the Wii U right now is so fun. Like, if you totaled up all these games, I don't even know how many we freaking have here. I need to do some math real quick. If all of these games, there are 21 of them, were exactly $20, $400 in games. but they're not all $20. I'm just doing some quick math for you because I don't want to take the time to total everything up that we said.
Don't worry, guys. I'll crunch the numbers on the editing side.
The point is you could get in on the Wii U. If you wanted to spend $150 to $200, you could have a great start, and you'd be saving a lot of money if you're a Switch owner and buying these games on the Switch, which you're probably paying retail for.
Well, and also, say you bought a Wii, say you're trying to decide between a Switch and a Wii U. You could get a Wii U for way cheaper than a Switch and get a ton of games and still spend less than $300, which is what a Switch goes for. The Switch has been out for years, and it's still $300? I don't get it. I mean, I love the Switch. I don't like shitting on it, but also the Wii U is incredible, guys, and a lot of people sleep on it.
It is, and so these are some games that you can get on the DL. Again, it is worth noting, in fairness to the Switch, all these are the original versions of the game. The Switch versions are the deluxe, we'll give you a reach-around editions of the game, which we don't even know what that is because we didn't buy the games because we don't buy games twice. But I think if you were maybe on a budget, give the Wii U a sniff.
Ooh. Speaking of sniffing, what do you think of this limited edition Undertaker wine? This is just so cool. Like, we don't do wine on the channel, but we had to get this.
So Captain Algebra, one night, just texting with him, did you hear Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior have a wine that came out? I said, no, I didn't. So then he sent me the link, and I went out there, and they're $50 a bottle. And I'm a cheapskate, but for some reason, my nostalgia kicked in and said, you are going to buy these.
And guess how many he bought?
4. Yeah, not proud of it. I was sober. And so I'm like, oh, we got to review it on the channel.
It's cool, dude. The bottle is so
that's
cool.
the best thing I can say about this wine, is it's cool.
Yes.
I don't
know
as
much
far
about
as a
wine.
cab, I mean, we're not wine experts. We will never claim to be. Obviously, we do beer usually on the channel, but since I bought this, it's like, you got to review it, right? It's good. I mean, I've had cabs that I think I liked maybe a little bit more. This is a good wine. I don't feel like I paid for the bottle and got like a cheap, shitty wine.
No. It doesn't taste like a cheap, shitty wine, but it tastes just like a middle-of-the-road cab.
I feel like we paid $25 for the Undertaker and WWE's shenanigans and $25 for the wine. Does that seem fair?
That seems fair, yeah.
Like if you bought a $25 bottle of this cab, you'd probably be pretty happy.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
But for $50, I'd be like, but I don't know. The bottle's cool, and we get to keep the bottle, so it's really cool.
And we got plans for the bottle.
But to be honest, I've never had a expensive wine, so I don't know the difference. I've had expensive beer, and I can be like, oh, this is an expensive beer. But like for wine, I'm just so new to it. This is smooth. For some odd reason, cabs have like a buttery taste to me, like a silky taste. This has that taste to it. It's good. It's dry. I like it.
I mean, it's good.
But it doesn't taste like.
Would I do it again?
It doesn't taste like the Dead Man, you know?
Would I do it again? I mean, knowing how I am, probably.
Yes.
But I'm not proud of it. But anyways, $50 wine, definitely not.
My sole purpose in this lifeless world is to collect the souls of the unfortunate people that cross me.
Probably about a $25 wine. I mean, I don't know. To both of our credit, we don't know a ton about wine. I've been drinking a little bit longer than you. I think this falls right into that $19 to $24 bottle of wine-ish, and I feel like we paid $25 for the Dead Man's logo on the bottle. But
it's cool. It's so cool.
But we saved you a bunch of money in this episode.
So you can buy this.
Yes, by getting you all these cheap Wii U games. So just shut up, okay?
Yeah.
I already feel bad about buying this wine.
Yeah, in the comment section below, make him feel even worse, guys.
Don't. Please. Buyer's remorse is a bitch, and I've already went through it, and I'm already on the uphill climb.
Okay, let's pull him back.
Recovering.
Pull him back down, guys.
I'm recovering.
Pull him back down.
That's the type of friend he is. Anyways, guys, get these Wii U games on the cheap. Again, we don't hate the Switch, but we do love the Wii U, and it's so crazy to me that these games are retailing at your Targets, your Walmarts, your Best Buys, your GameStops for $59.99, and they're all under $20 on the Wii U, and people cannot see the forest before the trees.
And they're always like, guys, look at this brand new Switch game I got.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I've already beat that. And I got it for $5. I
really think, and we're going to say it probably a bunch more on our channel, you got to get in on the Wii U.
Yeah, now's the time. Time.
Maybe in the offhand chance that I'm wrong, you'll want to smack me around, but I really think we are going to see Sega Saturn, Dreamcast level collecting for that console once people realize that it was a thing and that it's hard to get.
Yeah. Probably 5 years from now, I'm guessing.
5-ish, 10-ish, somewhere in that window, though, it's gonna pop, and you're gonna be like, son of a bitch!
Why didn't I listen to Gaming Off the Grid? And I'm gonna say, you didn't listen to us because we're a bunch of boner dogs, but
We appreciate you anyway, and we appreciate you tuning in and subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time, right here on Gaming Off the Squid.
You just gotta keep it. See? Hey, I got it. I knew instantly what you were talking about.
The Nintendo Switch is arguably the hottest thing. Listen to him talking about a wine from the dead man. Rest in peace. You know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss one of our bi-weekly uploads. And we're going to talk about some Wii U games that you can get on the dirt cheap. On the dirt cheap. You ready?
That's right.
See if it's worth fucking $50.
It's got a good wine smell to it.
It's good.
I just don't know wine very well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's smooth, buttery. Kind of has an oaky afterbirth.
Yeah.